Welcome. There are 4 types of view. Right now you're watching this video using the first type of view, the masculine view, which is the focused type of view. You are focusing at your screen and that's where you see me and you get all this information, okay? There is a second type of view, which is you unfocus. I call it the feminine because the moment you start unfocusing, you are seeing the screen right now, and instead of focusing on the screen, you unfocus, and then suddenly your brain starts appreciating, it gets bigger, the information of the scope that the brain can receive, right? You start engaging your peripheral view. So it's no longer just a screen that you see, but it's everything around you see as well at the same intensity as how you would see the screen. Like everything is the equal intensity. That's the unfocused type of view, the feminine type of view that I call. Okay. There is a third type of view, which is a type of view that happens between those both lengths, right? If you have one length of feminine, of focused, one length of unfocused, masculine, feminine, and I mean, everything in this world is duality. So even our brain is like both hemispheres, left, right, creative logic, we are feminine, masculine. Even we have like different types of view to engage. The main 2 different points is the masculine and the feminine. So the masculine is the focused, feminine is the unfocused lens. There is the third type of view, which happens the moment you start engaging them both. And you learn this through sriyantra tratak, which is meditating with sriyantra with open eyes, gazing at the bindu for many hours. It adds on over days, over years. So the third type of view happens once the both lenses, you are able to put them together. You are able to control or surrender the first lens and control and surrender the second lens, and you start playing with this setting at the same time. And what happens, as you can see here, it starts moving depth, it starts creating movement. So the moment you use the third type of view is the moment that you are able to bring things in distance forward towards you. Stereograms. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. You know those pictures? Like when I was growing up, I had a book in my living room, which was a book full with images, full of different stereograms, and I was never able to see the hidden image behind that stereogram. Like it was like my mom could see, my brother could see, and I was there like, how do you do that? My mom was like, you can use and bring it forward and backwards, and then eventually the picture will come out. I was not able to find that until I started meditating with Sri Yantra and I started mastering the skill of the third type of view. So what stereograms use is the third type of view. It's a whole pattern image, and then suddenly, depending on the settings of your 2 other lenses of focus and unfocus and how you play with them both, that's when the secret image resurfaces of the stereogram. It comes out, and then, oh, it's a hidden dolphin, or oh, it's a hidden guy on a motorbike, for example. That means you are engaging the third type of view. When you're doing Sri Yantra meditation, Sri Yantra tratak, first type of view would be seeing the bindu, the central bindu on the Sri Yantra. Second type of view would be not seeing just the bindu, but your mind is seeing the whole periphery around that bindu. So now it's the full sacred geometry and even farther this room, okay? And the third type of view would be once, instead of you are playing between those both, like between the bindu that you're holding on your gaze, you're putting your gaze in there, and at the same time the whole peripheric view around the Sri Yantra. And the third type of view is the moment that resurfaces one picture from the Sri Yantra itself. That's when it starts resurfacing. I don't know, you may see a goddess Kalima, Shiva, you may see some animal, the lion animal, you may see a snake, DNA. Different people at different levels of consciousness will see different things. So that's the third type of view. And something so amazing that I found recently, it happened to me last week. I was sitting, meditating in nature and looking at greenery. Okay, and I'm gonna show you an example of a greenery. So where am I going with all of this is that our whole life, it's like a stereogram. Like no matter where we look at, if we start meditating in nature, it's a stereogram. And it's just this realization, I had it literally last week. I was looking at a green area, like I was sitting meditating, and I was entering into a meditative trance state of mind just by looking at the greenery. Okay, I think I'm talking too loud, poor birds, I'm sorry. Focused view, you, let's say, start looking at one point, and that's the focus, that's the where your first type of view is gonna be looking. Okay, second type of view, you start getting the information of the whole peripheral area, the whole greenery starts giving you the same information as the where you are setting your gaze, right? They balance out, and that's the information that gets into your brain. And third type of view, suddenly I started seeing, I started playing with the both lenses, and there were certain branches, as you can see, certain branches are coming out and there is like more depth. So if you enter into meditative trance and start playing with that depth, these branches will take form of, will take shapes, okay? And there is gonna be some picture resurfacing. And obviously the picture that will resurface, I think it's depending on the consciousness of yours, on your progressive journey in your spirituality, that's what you're gonna see. But what I started seeing were like runes, like ancient symbols coming out. It's a scripture, ancient scripture. And like, I was amazed how by looking at nature, I was able to see ancient scripture that I'm not yet to understand. I'm sure if I meditate farther, understanding will come out, because you know, runes and ancient scripture, which is like letters, they are symbols. And symbols, what are symbols as per se? They are keys to wisdom. All the words that we create, all the sounds that we speak would never be able to hold the amount of wisdom and information that a symbol can hold. I was seeing runes, I was seeing symbols like a scripture just by looking at greenery. That's it. And it also reminded me, the first time I did a candle flame tratak, and the first time I started seeing, I also saw their scriptures inside of a flame. So if you do candle flame tratak, the first, okay, at one certain point, once you get inside, which means that you brought the flame forward to you and it's here, that's when you start seeing scriptures, you start seeing symbols as well. And like, I'm talking from my own experience, okay? And I am 100% sure that it happens also with water. I haven't done that yet. I have meditated on water, like I would just, like a lot of things you can learn from the water elemental just by entering into trance, observing the water. But I am also 100% sure that there are like some symbols and scriptures behind water element as well. And these are the visible things, right? Because we are not able to see the air physically right now and the akash, the ether space. But if we would, I'm sure that all of this is like, it's basic encoded information all around us. Life becomes so magical and so exciting the moment you understand that no matter where you look at, there is hidden wisdom there. Like even right now, I have a tree next to me, and I'm seeing this tronco, the base of the tree, and there's a certain texture in the tree that I'm sure if I start entering into trance towards that texture, first type of view, second type of view, the moment I get to the third type of view, I'm gonna get those runes, I'm gonna get those symbols, those secret ancient scriptures. That's really exciting, and I truly hope you will get somewhere, some time there. It will take maybe, I mean, everybody's different speed, but I think it took me about 1 year of sriyantra practice, okay? Sriyantra, it's sacred geometry, yantra. Okay, it's the mother of all yantras, and it's everything. It's the whole universe. It's the whole creation of everything in one picture form. What you are meant to do is the Sri Yantra tratak. So open eyes. You just spend hours. Those hours are like a game. It's collected for your subconscious mind, for your soul. So you have to just spend many hours there. I spent, I don't know, I had different periods of time. Like some days I would be meditating for more than 6 hours. Other days I would just meditate 10 minutes on Sriyantra tratak. But I think it took me like around 1 year in order to reach the third type of view, which is the view that literally last week I understood that can be used anywhere, and not just in stereograms, anywhere. Fire, candle flame, greenery, trees, water probably. And this is magic. Like if this is not magic, I don't know what is magic. So be patient. I explained this third type of view in my book, Once and For All, Sriyantra Manual. There's also a fourth type of view that I explained there, but obviously that's already for advanced practitioners. Remember, first type of view, focused. Second type of view, unfocused, and you see the spectrum of the peripheral view. Third type of view, you play between them both, the everything and the gaze. You start bringing things in depth because it's like two lenses, and you start playing with them, and that's how you bring things forward. And fourth type of view, you just go. It takes you. Your consciousness travels. Like that's how you travel. Like Sri Yantra becomes a portal and it takes you to somewhere else. You are no longer sitting there meditating with Sri Yantra. So yes, that's the similarity between Sri Yantra, stereograms, ancient scriptures, and the divine that is always around us. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I also do every Friday 1 hour I come out on live. Every Friday is something different. I do around half an hour talk and answering questions, and then another half an hour I do a meditation. So you enter into the weekend with a higher frequency. All the best, have a beautiful day, and divine light your way. Om.